folks. I'm just going to say this and be honest about it. We're being tested right now. This is a test. For the next couple months, the United States and its allies are going to be tested. We are being tested right now. Why do you ask? Why would you think that? Well, think about it. Right now, the evil empire, as Ronald Reagan once called it, wants to put the band back together. They didn't like the way capitalism was working in their country, but yet they suckered us into becoming energy dependent on them. Remember, these guys here are like snakes in the grass. You know, the snake that lays by the river and tries to get you to take it across and then bites you when you get on the other side to say, remember, I was a snake. And yet you let me do what I needed to do. It all goes back to when the guy was going down an escalator. Just something about the things that Biden said when he was telling this Ukrainian that you need to get rid of this guy before I give you $6 billion. And that didn't raise an eyebrow, and yet it went down. And years later, here we are, calling a kettle black. It doesn't make any money. It just doesn't register in my brain to think that this is not a test. What's happening? A backward country that used to have nukes. Now, come on, people. We told these folks that we would back them. We would have their back if they gave up their nukes. They were an independent country, and they got suckered. And right now, when you look at the video, when you see the movie Wag the Dog, you just gotta keep thinking to yourself, what are they not wanting us to see? Well, I got a feeling there's something out there, and Elon Musk knows. This is all just like the Matrix. Are we living a movie? Are we living a series on an international television show? Violence on television, every time you turn the TV on, there's some form of violence. In the 60s, this was unheard of. So you had all these variety shows and comedies, and we had World War II. These people came from the war with those dreams in their heads that lasted their entire lives. The last thing they wanted to see was more people being murdered or killed or evaporated. I'm telling you, folks, there's just something going on here. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But when I woke up from that dream about wheat, it stuck in my gall and my head that somebody with a fiddle will be standing on a balcony one day while the world burns. And that fiddle will continue to play while people suffer. And that individual will just get into his helicopter and fly to some island and live out his life while billions of people die. Just put it in the back of your bean and think about it for a while, folks.